So there's like virtually no content from today because it was just a slow day. I had a couple phone calls scheduled. One was just me helping someone do market research for the insurance industry. And then of course he was going to try to sell me his social media marketing services, I guess. So it was just kind of me helping him out. Another one was actually, I had a call with this girl, and then I didn't realize though that she was calling from China. Or she lived in Japan, at Hong Kong. So Japan, wait, is Hong Kong China or Japan? I'm so out of it right now, guys. But anyway, she called me with a Spain number, and I don't know if my cell plan has long distance calling for free or if I was going to get charged a bunch. So I was like, hey, I can't like talk to you right now, because she wanted to sell me something too. She said I need help with market research for the insurance field in exchange for me showing you how to get 3,000 LinkedIn connections. It isn't very valuable to me. It isn't very valuable to me because they would probably be people I don't know, and that doesn't matter. No, it's better to have 30 deep connections rather than 3,000 broad connections, in my opinion, at least. And so I had those two phone calls. I only ended up doing one of them, obviously. I finished enrolling a client in her Medicare Supplement, the one I talked to you guys about yesterday. She currently has a company that just bumped her up to $170 a month. I believe we can get her back down to about $137, I think it was, and some change per month. So I did finish that application with her and sent it off, faxed it off. I should be able to get that sale and lock that down. She should get approved. I don't see any reason why she wouldn't, other than she did go to the hospital once last year because she thought she had a stroke, but turns out she didn't, and didn't find anything wrong, so that shouldn't disqualify her, I don't think. We'll see. Other than that, I walked on the treadmill at my aunt's house for a while, a little over an hour, and then I am finishing 7 Habits of Highly Effective People still. I'm such a slow reader, guys. It's because I also like to take notes while I read. Take notes on my phone, and I keep track of notes from every book that I read. I read a book a month. I'm getting back into reading a book a month, I should say. I stopped for the majority of last year, sadly. What else was I going to say? Oh, in regards to my book, 7 Habits was technically my book for, what's now? It's April now, so for March. I'm behind on it. I have no excuses, but luckily I kind of have a cop-out. My book for April that I am choosing to read looks really short. Well, it is really short. I'll find out the exact number of pages while I'm telling you about it. It's like 7 tips for social media marketing for insurance agents or something like that. Yeah, 7 pillars of digital marketing for insurance agencies. Perfect, very fitting. But it is only... Oh my gosh, I didn't realize it was this short, guys. I suck. It's only 72 pages. Yikes. But I thought it was actually pretty relevant, obviously, with the whole quarantine situation going on right now for the coronavirus. It'd be good to brush up on and learn more stuff about social media marketing, especially if it's tailored directly to myself and my industry and my business. So that's going to be my book for April. So I can be behind a little bit on my March book. It's a book a month is my goal, but really it's 12 books in a year. ironically, this passage from what I was reading from 7 Habits said that everyone should start with the goal of reading a book a month and then gradually go to a book every 2 weeks and then a book a week. So I would love to do that. But it'll get expensive, man. Books are expensive. So maybe I'll get down to a book a week in the near future. We'll see. I'll try to. Maybe that'll be a goal for next year. Another passage that I read actually tonight is relevant for what I do and relevant for the insurance industry. In 7 Habits, it mentioned that, how they word it, they said, let me check. That's right, it said that your economic security does not depend on your job. It actually it's more dependent on your human capital, meaning your knowledge, what's up here, your ability to find work and create work, as an entrepreneur. And your economic stability is all within yourself and what you're good at, your talents, your passions. And I thought that was really relevant because, unfortunately, with the whole coronavirus epidemic, a lot of people are losing their jobs, with mandatory shutdowns of bars, restaurants, salons, things like that. Hospitality industry, obviously, people aren't traveling, so cruise employees and hotel employees are getting out of business as well, or losing their jobs as well. And I look at myself in my current situation, and I'm not making much money right now, but it's complete job safety because I don't have anyone to answer to. I don't have the possibility even really of losing my job unless I do fraud or I don't know, file bankruptcy, or mostly just commit fraud, I guess, really. And so I look at insurance essentially as a safety net. My economic stability lies in my career. Truthfully, it lies in myself. It lies in just the fact that it's a full sales job technically, and technically I'm my own business owner. I'm an independent business owner. I'm a sole proprietor right now. I'll be filing for a business entity for Modern Health Solutions probably within the next year or so. But yeah, in times like this, I look back at my situation, and although it's not very economically viable at the start, obviously, because I'm completely on my own and I have had to start my own book of business and build my client list from scratch. It's tough at the start, but I can't ever get it ripped out from underneath me, really. And I look at other people around me, and to no fault of their own, they're losing their most valuable asset, which is their income. So insurance provides a safety net in terms of job security, in my opinion. And that's something that I don't really talk about too much. But I just want to throw that at you guys to get your brains turning. If anyone's on the fence about getting into insurance, or if anyone didn't really realize how insurance, the job side of insurance is set up, I wanted to give you guys a little tidbit of insight into that. But otherwise, it is time for me to get going. It's a wrap for today. Sorry it's been pretty boring, but I hope I kind of gave you an insight into my life and into things that are on my brain, and I definitely showed you guys one of the main reasons why I do what I do, and I am in this field, because it does provide safety, and I know that I can't ever really lose my income. And with that, I'll say goodnight to everyone, peace out, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.